birth of a bureau, the genesis of the FBI. In the early 1900s, America faced a changing world. Industrialization brought progress, but also new challenges. Crime was on the rise. The government needed a way to enforce federal law and protect its citizens. In 1908, the Bureau of Investigation was born. It was a small agency then. Its initial focus was limited. Investigating interstate commerce violations and land fraud were early priorities. The Bureau's early years were tumultuous. Leadership changes and political interference were common. The agency struggled to find its footing. However, the seeds of a powerful force for justice were sown. The Hoover era, shaping an agency's identity. In 1924, a young lawyer named J. Edgar Hoover took charge. Hoover would define the FBI for nearly half a century. He was a complex and controversial figure. His impact on the agency is undeniable. Hoover professionalized the Bureau. He instituted rigorous training standards. He emphasized scientific investigation techniques. He created specialized departments to combat specific crimes. Under Hoover, the FBI gained national prominence. The agency tackled organized crime and bank robbery. It hunted down notorious gangsters like John Dillinger and Babyface Nelson. The FBI became synonymous with law enforcement in the public eye. However, Hoover's long tenure wasn't without shadows. His methods were sometimes questioned. He amassed power and used it to silence critics. His legacy remains a mix of admiration and controversy. From G-men to crime fighters, the FBI's evolving role. The FBI's role continued to evolve after Hoover's death in 1972. The agency faced new challenges. The Cold War brought the threat of espionage and subversion. The civil rights movement presented complex issues of domestic unrest and racial tension. The FBI adapted to these challenges. It expanded its counterintelligence operations. It played a role in investigating hate crimes and civil rights violations. The agency's focus shifted to encompass a broader range of threats. Through it all, the FBI maintained its core mission to uphold the Constitution and protect America from threats both foreign and domestic. The agency's methods and priorities changed, but its fundamental purpose remained constant. Section 4, Dillingers and Deep Throats, landmark cases of the FBI. The FBI's history is marked by numerous high-profile cases. Some captured the public's imagination, others tested the agency's limits. The pursuit of John Dillinger in the 1930s solidified the FBI's reputation as a crime-fighting force. The Watergate scandal in the 1970s presented a different challenge. The FBI's investigation of the break-in at the Democratic National Committee headquarters revealed a web of corruption that reached the highest levels of government. The case tested the FBI's integrity and its commitment to justice. These cases and countless others shaped the FBI's legacy. They demonstrated the agency's strengths and exposed its vulnerabilities. They remind us that the pursuit of justice is an ongoing process. Section 5. Technology and Terror. Facing new threats in a modern world. The end of the Cold War did not bring an end to threats. The world became increasingly complex. Globalization and technology created new avenues for crime and terrorism. The FBI faced challenges unlike any it had encountered before. The September 11, 2001 attacks were a turning point. The FBI shifted its focus to counterterrorism. The agency invested heavily in intelligence gathering and analysis. It worked to build partnerships with domestic and international agencies. Cybercrime emerged as a major threat. The FBI created specialized units to combat hacking, online fraud, and intellectual property theft. The agency found itself on the front lines of a new kind of battle, one fought in the digital realm. Section 6. The FBI today, guardians of justice in an ever-changing world. Today, the FBI faces a constantly evolving threat landscape. Cybercrime, terrorism, and domestic extremism continue to pose significant challenges. The agency must adapt to new technologies and evolving criminal tactics. The FBI remains a vital part of the United States national security apparatus. It investigates federal crimes, it protects civil rights, it gathers intelligence to counter threats. Its mission is as critical today as it has ever been. The FBI's history is a testament to its enduring importance. From its humble beginnings to its role as a leading law enforcement agency, the FBI has played a vital role in shaping the nation's history. As the world continues to change, the FBI will undoubtedly continue to evolve, adapting to new threats and upholding its mission to protect and defend the United States of America.